Well, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. It is cold. Ground's getting crunchy. I don't actually feel cold, but I imagine it is cold out here. Got a new tractor, as you can see. It is a John Deere 5055E, 55 horsepower, 45 horsepower at the PTO. It's got the canopy. It's got the bigger tires in the back. Front end loader, four-wheel drive. I've got the set of pallet forks and then the bucket that came with the tractor. Got it all through a private sale. An expensive purchase. I might talk about how expensive later on. I'll get more into the tractor later. I just wanted to kind of film it and kind of see it in action. I'll probably be the one to watch this video more than anybody else. Used it to move this lumber first, moved some of these logs that'll be used for the cabin that I'll be building. That was sort of one of the big reasons I wanted a tractor. Also need one for bush hogging the field that is in front of the house that I bought that I rent out, and then where I'm going to build the workshop and stick the tiny house. So I need to maintain that field. It could just grow wild, but I don't want it to. I want it to be kind of groomed to where otherwise trees will take over the field and it'll get really messy. Tractor works good. Real good. It's really nice. It was kind of a weird situation, extremely bizarre tax reasons and whatnot that I ended up buying this tractor. Otherwise I would have never probably in my life bought something like this, but it made more sense to buy it than not buy it. And those of you who do business stuff will probably know what I'm talking about without having to get into it. I have another channel I think some of y'all probably know about. It's Financial Talk, and I'm probably going to talk about this type of thing on that channel. Just stuff that just does not make sense, but it's just the way it is. Things I want to get for it: bush hog. I'd like to get a grapple, but if I do that, I need to set up a third function on the front or whatever it's called, where I can run lines to the rear remotes. Not a big tractor person. It's taking some getting used to. I've operated stuff before, but just jumping on it and being super handy on it, I'm not there yet. This wood right here, we'll talk more about tractor later. The wood is all yellow pine, rough sawn. Bought it from a sawmill about 20 minutes from where I'm standing right now. And it was sawn the day I picked it up, so it's totally green. So I'm going to air dry it, and I want to get a bunch more. That's 175 boards, including all the stickers. You know, I ripped up some boards to make the spacers. I'm just going to air dry this stuff out in the open, let it get rained on. I'm not covering it up. I want it to kind of gray out. And then once it's totally air dried and gotten about to the color I want, then I'll probably put it through a kiln, and that will finish it off the rest of the way. So that'll get used as tabletops. And then I also want to get a bunch more of this stuff. At $1 a board, it's pretty cheap. I mean, think about it, starting with a tree and ending up with a board, and they're $1 for 8 to 9 foot boards. So I want to get a ton of it because I can use it for siding on my workshop I'm building. I could use it for the floor in the building. I could line the walls on the inside with it. You can do a ton of stuff with it at $1 a board, and you can make stuff out of it. You know, we're making tabletops out of them. So 6, 7, 8 of those boards make a tabletop at $1 a board, and then my tabletops are far more than $1. So looking forward to kind of all that's going on. I feel like this is probably like the most fun I've ever had in my life, or you know, it's way up there. Even though all I'm doing is moving a tractor around and stacking lumber, a lot of people would think of this strictly as work, but it's more what it all represents for me. It's extremely neat. I guess that's about it. Don't want to ramble on too long. Just very pleased to be doing what I'm doing. I keep taking pictures of what I'm doing on my own cell phone and looking at them myself, even though I'm right here at it. It's just, that's how much fun I'm having. Wood stacked on the trailer because I don't know if I want it where I actually want it. So I just stacked it here for now, and I'll pull the trailer wherever I'm going to stack it. Use a tractor to set it down in its permanent location. I think that's about it. I will be back talking more about all this stuff soon enough. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.